Hello there, it's Carrie Rhodes here. Welcome to the Trinity Stamps YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to make a card that's not an egg, but it uses the brand new egg-shaped die set. This one right here, and I have shared with you a lot of cards that are Easter cards that are egg cards. Last week I shared with you how you could use this not for Easter, but like a fried egg in a frying pan. And I've also shared how you could turn this into an avocado-shaped card. So today I wanted to give you even another idea that you can use, and we're going to turn this into an olive. So I have my shaped card there, and then the largest of the two egg shapes, I'm going to die cut out with this oval die I have from my stash there at the top, giving it a very olive-like look. Now you could also do this from green and put a little red pimento piece in there. That would be really cute. So here's my black olive I cut from glossy black cardstock to really help it stand out from my black background. Also, you could dress this up using the emoji builder dies. I'm going to use the glasses, and I think this is supposed to be a winky eye, but it's just going to be a small smile, which I also love about the emojis, that you can really customize them to what you want it to look like. Now I'm adding a piece of black cardstock to the back of my holographic sunglasses because it's a kind of thinner paper. I spread out the glue too because sometimes your glue can show through holographic paper. FYI. Okay, so now I'm using temporary adhesive for one of the lenses of the glasses, and I'm just going to cut around that a little bit bigger so that I can create a window behind each of those openings in the glasses and turn these into a shaker. So I have that, and I'm going to put liquid adhesive there to hold it down, and I'll repeat the same thing for the other side. You don't have to cut it perfect, just it has to be a little bit bigger than the actual lens. And then I'm taking my foam adhesive strips. These are from Trinity Stamps. They are so super bendy. I love that about them. And I'm going to have two openings here in my glasses, but I will have, in a sense, it'll be one shaker. I'm not going to put different things in each lens, but that would be super fun and something you could do. So once I get that done, then I'll be ready to turn this into a shaker. Also, I wanted to point out that if you have a point in your shaker where you have to go around like a really tight corner, you can put a little nip in your foam tape and turn it around a corner a little bit easier. So you're not completely cutting it, you're just putting a little snip in it. I did that in this one, if you caught that. Yeah, caught it. I colored the edge of the foam black so it would blend in better with my background because I didn't have black foam strips. At least I don't think I do. Yeah, and then I put my red sparkle hearts. These are like our sparkle spots, but hearts down for the filling for my shaker, and I think that looks super cute in the glasses. And then I'm bringing in the alphabet soup die set, and I'm cutting a bunch of letters so I can create my own custom sentiment. This set is great for that. They're all capitals, so you can really make some cute custom sentiments that are small but not too small. And I'm going to try a different way of sticking these down that I've been doing lately that I really like, so they are not on rip and stick sheets. But in order to make sure I have room for my sentiment, I'm going to go ahead and put the mouth down. I decided having it a little to the side gave him like a little bit of attitude, and I liked it, a little personality, so to speak. All right, so I have a silicone mat here that I've had in my stash for at least 100 years, and I put glue down on it. I'm going to pick up each individual letter, and I'm going to just tap it into the glue itself, and then I can kind of tap it off onto the silicone mat. I've been watching a lot of Sarah Liz videos, and she uses a silicone mat, and I was like, yeah, I need to break mine out. So yeah, I'm going to start with the E, which I figured was going to be somewhat center. Now this is handmade, so it is not made by a machine. I don't have like a way to make sure the rounded part of my egg, I can't do that. That's not me. I'm a creative person. I have to just go for it. So that's what I did. It is not perfect, but I like how it turned out, and that's what matters. And then I'm adding a little exclamation point here. This saying is inspired by a John Legend song that I absolutely love. So it says, "All of me loves all of you." It's so cute. So there I have my exclamation point. My sentiment is done, and I'm going to take these silver hearts that have a holographic finish. They're like little baubles, and I'll stick each one on each side of the glasses, just for a little fun accent. It's like subtle, but it's the finishing touch that this card needed. So actually there's one more thing I feel makes this card. So we're going to stick this down onto the egg-shaped card base with some foam squares, black. And I just thought it looked cool, popped up because of the opening in the olive. It gives it more of a 3D effect. And you know, the olive inside is a little bit lighter of a color, so I really liked how this looked with the shiny cardstock versus the matte cardstock. Then I brought in my Sharpie white acrylic pen and added some white highlights to the olive itself to give it that wet look and the glasses. And I love how it turned out. Okay, this is the Brilliant Sentiment stamp set. This goes with our extra cheese stamps, but this one says you put the cute in charcuterie, and there's olives on charcuterie boards. So I'm going to go with that. I'm stamping the actual board from the extra cheese stamp set at the bottom there, and I'm just sticking with black because my whole color scheme here is black and red. So I'm doing that. And then I took the medium-sized egg from the Easter basket add-on for the egg-shaped card and that little tiny oval from the egg-shaped card, which is where you'd put the egg. You put it in the egg so it looks like the leg is coming out of a cracked egg, if that makes sense. That's what that little oval's for, but it works great for these mini olives. And I'm going to put those right on this little board, and I think it's the funnest little accent for the inside of this card. And then we'll bring in more sparkle hearts to finish it off. And this is the smaller of the two egg shapes that I'm creating the inside of my card on. And so it'll fit perfectly inside the card, even with the fold there. It'll have plenty of a black border all the way around. And when you have this cute of a card, it's not like you need a ton of space to write stuff. But if you did, there is the inside left of the card you could write on. So I think this side kind of speaks for itself. Also, I have this like miniature sanding eraser, and I'm going around my letters and trying to remove any excess glue. And I think this works really well on this paper because it is glossy, and the sanding part of this eraser is very, very fine. It's not going to scratch up the paper at all, and I found this to be really helpful. Now, Trinity Stamps used to have them in the shop. If they're still available, I'll try to link them for you in the description box below. So there's the inside of the card, attaching that to finish off the look, and I just think this is so much fun. So fun as an olive. I love my avocado card as well, so I think it's fun to try to find different things you can do with your dies, and making this as an olive, love it. So I hope you were inspired, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you all again very soon with a new video right here on the Trinity channel. Happy stamping. Bye.